Hello everyone, Triple here, and welcome back to another episode of the NNDL. And we're facing off against our Week 5 opponent, who is BK. BK has been in previous seasons. I think he took a break for a bit, but he's back now. And he has a pretty terrifying team, mostly because of the top. And then he's got some hidden gems down below, which... he has Mega Mobile, Zapdos, Gengar, Slowbro, Cinderace, Flygon, a Lowland Persian who could be a threat, but I think I have well enough covered. Primeape, Lickitung, who is 100% coming, no questions asked. Charjabug and Cradily. He has to... Okay, so what I'm thinking he'll bring is Mawile, Zapdos, Gengar, Lickitung, Cradily are definitely coming. And then I feel like it's a toss-up between Flygon and Cinderace. Both are pretty good against me, although I feel like Flygon is a bigger threat, even though I have Comfey. The thing with Comfey is it's good against select Pokemon, and then very bad versus others. So I'm bringing a bit of a gimmicky set on that this time. It's a very interesting matchup overall. I have Skuntank here, who is here to check the Gengar. I can always Sucker Punch the Gengar and knock it out. The reason I don't have a Nature, which that was a very specific choice to not have a Nature, I think. I have enough speed to outspeed Mega Mawile, which is pretty big, which I can then Fire Blast. I have Spadef for the Zapdos and the Gengar, and also the Slowbro, and then Sucker Punch and Toxic annoys his team a whole bunch. Defog is also nice, although I don't see him bringing hazards. The only hazard setters are Charjabug, which is kinda meaningless to me. Cradily and Flygon. Flygon, I feel like he wants someone offensive. Cradily, he needs to check Quagsire, so it's gonna be very interesting. Skuntank is just a very good mon overall, and Aftermath can also help me out a bit, which is very nice. Comfey with a choice spec set with Draining Kiss U-turn, which very solid. It's also faster than max speed. Hold up, 218. Yeah, it's faster than max speed. Yeah, look, max speed Mega Mawile is 218. This is 219, so yeah, I did calc that correctly. Comfey is also faster. 219 is a speed I kept a lot, but Comfey is faster than it. And I have Encore to lock it into a Swords Dance if I can, and Aromatherapy is just very nice. And then Draining Kiss is here for the Flygon, the Persian, and the Primeape, mostly. Anything that's not that I can U-turn out on. But it's just very good in case of the Flygon setting up. I have an emergency check to it. Heracross, again 219. It's faster than the Mawile, but that also means it's faster than the Slowbro, it's faster than the Lickitung, and it's faster than the Charjabug and Cradily, which is very important. A lot of his team is above 100 speed, or exactly 100 speed, so I won't be able to outspeed that ever. But the slow mons I can pick off, and a lot of his slow mons don't really have anything to hit Heracross. So, if Heracross comes in, it clicks a button and gets a kill, basically. Close combat is insane against his whole team. It's almost a guaranteed knockout, it's a little bit off of the knockouts on Mawile. It does a chunk to Zapdos. The only real answers he has to it are the Gengar and the Slowbro, which Gengar can't risk coming in on a Rock Blast. Same with Zapdos, actually. Same with Cinderace. And I have Bullet Seed specifically for the Slowbro, as the Bullet Seed will always knock out Slowbro. So that's potentially very good. I can get a Moxie boost off of something and sweep from there. And it's just it's a very strong pick. I can basically, every time I switch it in, just click Close Combat and get a KO. And if I read right and click Rock Blast on a Zapdos, that's just even bigger profit. I made the exact speed and put the rest into HP because, of course. Miss Magius is here to choice Scarf check Gengar. Gengar will likely not be Scarf. Plus, Scarf Miss Magius, like this, is faster than 1D Dance Flygon. And will get a knockout with that Icy Wind. So, I also have Dazzling Gleam, just in case for it. Icy Wind is there if I need a really, like, clutch KO on Flygon. And I want to be sure it kills. I have Shadow Ball and Hex too. Hex is because of these last two. I'm planning on spreading around a lot of status. So if I get Hex from there, then I can start clicking buttons. Which, Miss Magius is kind of my win con here. It's going to be faster than everything he has. Like, the only problem to it is Persian and Lickitung. Lickitung has the risk because this is a trickster, technically. I have Trick on this, I have Taunt on this, I have so many options to play with Lickitung. So Lickitung has to predict me being Scarf before he can use it. And Persian is a very unlikely bring against me because it has a lot of things it struggles against, a lot. Which makes it very interesting here. Also, fun thing is we have Levitate for that Flygon, which could come in very handy. Although the better Flygon check is still Celesteela, because physically defensive Celesteela with enough speed to outspeed Mawile, of course, we gotta have that, with Toxic, Protect, Heavy Slam, Leech Seed. This set is here to bait in stuff like Sunrise and Zapdos, Toxic Hit, and then Protect / Leech Seed on whatever I read to chip away at him as much as possible. The big problem to this is the Lickitung. Lickitung will have like Heal Bell, and I think it gets Wish. I think that's the reason people draft it. It's a very good bulky cleric, which make it very hard, but again, Heal Bell only has 8 PP, same with Aromatherapy, so if we can run him out of those, then Toxic is pretty free, so that's potentially a play I can make. Heavy Slam also does a lot of damage to the Gengar, the Mawile, does a decent chunk to even like the Primeape, and is also, this makes it my primary Cradily check, which is pretty huge. Cradily is pretty like tricky for me to deal with. I do have Heracross who can resist it, Skuntank who can resist it, and Stila who can resist it. But it's still like, with Leech Seed or Curse or something like that, it's gonna be very annoying to deal with. Not to mention it has the Water Absorb, which is very hard to deal with for Quagsire. However, Quagsire has a very interesting set in it has Toxic. And that Toxic puts it ready to 1v1 basically everything on his team, which makes it very scary to go against. He doesn't have enough power to realistically KO this unless you like Nasty Plots with Gengar, which unaware negates the Nasty Plot. Giga Drain Gengar could be a legit threat to this, but then again, I have Skuntank. Skuntank can always come in on Gengar, so I'm not worried about that. And Stockpile makes it so Zapdos can't really hurt me, Mawile can't really hurt me, neither can Cinderace, Flygon, Persian might be able to, but I don't know. Primeape can't really hurt me. The only real problem to this is Cradily and Toxic, which Toxic I can always have Stila for, and Cradily I can also always have Stila for. And with Toxic Scald Recover, this becomes like very annoying to deal with. If I set up with this, he realistically can't break this. Realistically, he might have something for it, and if he has Toxic, I'm screwed, basically. But it 1v1s basically everything on his team, which very, very solid on a team like this. It's gonna be very like read heavy. Like, I have to make the right predictions at the right times, which these two being a defensive core that's really good together, like really, really good together, is very key to this. It's gonna be a very interesting match. I haven't played BK in a while. He did kind of have to rush this, but it's... I know he can play, like, draft well, so it's gonna be interesting either way. And, yeah, I guess with that, we're heading into the battle. Okay, there we go. Everybody in my neighborhood just decided it's now the moment to start making noise, but you know. Primate is a surprising one. Also, I'm very surprised to not see either Gengar or Mawile or Cinderace. Oh wait, Cinderace is here. Or Slowbro. Slowbro was another one I was pretty scared of. Leeds Contact seems fine, honestly. He has no real toxic immunities. I am actually so confused by this. Like, Zapdos I was expecting. Flygon I was expecting. Yeah, that is a kind of fortunate. Okay, so he prepped for the instant scale shot. Okay. Comfey looking very good. Toxic looking very good. The thing is, he if he Toxics, he is forced to heal bell that, and I can close combat for free then. His only close combat switch in is the Zapdos, which is now getting Toxic. We do be specially bulky. And we also have the Quagsire, which he needs to watch out for. Good chip. I'm gonna switch to Quag to be immune. And switch back to Skuntank to dodge the Toxic. Or potentially to be in on Cradily. He U-turns, smart. But this is being Toxic is huge for Heracross. And also pretty huge for Comfey. He could high jump kick, but also Miss Maggie's is still there. I'm just gonna Sucker Punch. Skuntank was here to check the Gengar, mostly. So I don't really need it, and I have two other Toxic Mons. So, chip is chip. Hello! Hello! I think I just click it on switch to Cradily. Also, if I get Cradily Toxic, then stockpile Quagsire. Has like no switch-ins. Yep, Heal Bell. And I just Mega and I think I just Rock Blast. Or do I just CC? I think I just CC. Or do I have Rock Blast? Rock Blast is to hit Zapdos, but if he doesn't switch to Zapdos, then I think CC is better. Because Rock Blast makes a lot of sense for me to go for. Which might, like, draw in, like, a Primeape or a Flygon. Although in other terms, like, what is his Rock Slide, his Rock Blast switching? Because Primeape I have answers for, Flygon I have answers for, these two die, Cradily I want to hit. I think oh, hold up, cancel. Mega and Rock Blast is just the best play. Yep, he does switch into this. However, you are lucky that I'm not Vacuum Wave. We're looking pretty decent here. He gunk shots, that's smart. But also, hello. I am here. Show me your switching. But also here, take this Toxic. Actually, no, I just Heavy Slam here. I knew Licky Tongue was gonna be a problem. He might also double here, predicting my switch. He gets the first, the immediate para, goddammit. Okay. I'm gonna Toxic, I think. Yep, he did. Huge, huge. Heavy Slam. Okay. My speed being this low is annoying. And he does have the Stealth Rocks. And we have the Heavy Slam. I'm gonna click Toxic here on the switch. Heavy Slam should still do it. Good chip. Lead Seed. Okay. I Toxic here. He likely stays in. Heavy Slam would KO the Cradily, so he couldn't realistically go into Cradily. He sees me using Heavy Slam here. Miss Maggie still has potential here. Once Lickitung is gone, I can actually click buttons with it. And like I said, Stockpile. Is it worth to capitalize off the Heavy Slam on the Cradily? Because once Cradily is gone, I think Quagsire wins. His likely switching is Zapdos, but also I click Toxic on Zapdos. The full power sucks. That really, really does suck. The Gunk Shot was huge, because if I had Comfey, this would be a more, like, even game. But... I'm lead cheating. I don't care. Give me some health back. He's gonna go Lickitung here. If he goes Cradily, that's a crazy play. If he gives me Cradily, that's just huge in general. Also, this is choiced. Definitely, 100%. I think this might be choice Scarf Ace, which is a problem. Nice. You want to see the crazy play? Okay. I'm gonna Toxic here. Because he has to fair Quagsire. He has no things to hit Quagsire. Give me back my health. Give me back my health. Give me back my health. Hello. You have Toxic as your last, don't you? He wished. Okay. I feel like he wishes himself here. I'm gonna click the Heavy Slam again. Yeah, okay. Lead Seed. Give me my HP back. Click Toxic. Heavy Slam into the Cradily. Alright. Protect to Scout. And you know what? Let me actually look up here. Because if he's Toxic, that's GG. But if he's not Toxic... Quagsire versus Cradily. It is a Stealth Rock variant. Plus 3. $39 to $46. Bruh. Also, where's my Protect? I've been clicking this move for 3 turns now. I'm going for it. You know what? Because he has the wish, but he's gonna have to use those wishes. And he's gonna have to use those heal bells, which he only has 8 of. Aha, goes into Cradily. Makes sense. I'm not giving it a Storm Drain buff. He is very offensive. However, I can out-recover this. If he doesn't get a roll here, because Giga Drain 46, it says max, so yeah. He needs to crit, which makes it kind of hard here. If you're physical, that's gonna do like no damage, and if I get a scald burn on you... I click Toxic again. And again. My lefties. I'm gonna double Toxic. No heal bell for you, and once heal bell is gone, Toxic is gonna wreck your team. We get the read right. (46 plus 46 is 92, so I'm out of range always. Also, if I'm a really big dick here, I'm clicking CC. There's nothing you can do to stop me. The big question is if this is Band or Scarf Ace. Okay. I recover here. And guess what? Steel Axe back in. And I click Toxic. And I switch to Quagsire. This is happening. I'm gonna Scald here. Okay, he does get the buff. But also Heracles comes back in. And clicks CC again. And he has to fear Rock Blast here. And also, if he gives me this, he has nothing to damage Quagsire. He might go Flygon here, which won't take the CC. I think it might be Scarf Ace, because he did mention the Cure bit beforehand. Yep, Flygon goes down. Okay, I need to calc something real quick. Here goes Mega from Cinderace. Actually, wait, I don't lose anything from going Quagsire here. Hold up, I'm gonna still calc it. At -1. -1. From Cinderace. Wait, hold up. That does 21 to Quagsire, right? I'm gonna do that set. Pyro Ball is also just... Okay, first of all, I want to see if a U-turn 21 to 25. Okay, that doesn't kill me. I'm gonna calc the damage of the Pyro Ball. 17 to 20. What does the Pyro Ball do to my Quagsire? 21. Oh, hold up, that's not maxed. That is 21 to hold up, 18 to 21.8. 21.3. That is technically possible. But also that's not banded damage. So that leaves me to believe he has Scarf. He burned me. Uh-huh. You heal bell? Give me another toxic here. Actually, I could have switched out into Heracross and clicked CC again. You know I'm going for this move. If he wishes, I double toxic. I still have 10 of these battle lilies left. I have 9 of them here. He only has 2 heal bells. Nice, smart play. He's gonna wish. And I'm gonna calc here. Heracross versus Lickitung. Look up defensive. Not level 5 though. Oh, hello. Rock Blast doesn't do a lot of damage to it. However, 3 CC. He has to predict the Rock Blast, but also he knows I have Rock Blast, but also if I click it here, then if he stays in, I die. Because, hold up, no, I'm gonna be smart about this. I'm sure it's gonna lift this anyway. Cradilly, be defensive. Rock Blast does 23 to 27. Yeah, I'm just gonna click CC. Hold up. Before anything. Zapdos. Sure, doubles. CC does 49 to 58 to Zapdos. What? Okay, well that's huge. That's absolutely huge. That means I toxic everything and it slowly starts dying. I can bank off the Pyro Ball miss, I guess. U-turn still doesn't kill me. I'm gonna go for CC again, because it does a lot of damage to Zapdos and it will kill the Cradilly. That skill is huge, though. Also nice. And he should be fearing... Okay, he didn't fear the Rock Blast, surprisingly enough. But 44%. Huge. I am gonna click Rock Blast there. That will knock me out. I'm gonna start clicking Shadow Ball now. Because I might as well. I have the chance of the Spadef drop. Or, you know, I can crit them and put them in range of a second Shadow Ball. If he's Scarf Adamant, he might even be slower than me. Because I feel like he outspeeds Curm +1. Yep, oh, the second crit was not necessary, but okay. He does go to Cinderace. Hold up. I'm calculating this. +1, and he's Adamant. 492 versus my Miss Magius. 495. If he's Adamant. And we're gonna find out here either way. He clicks the Iron Head. Which, hello. Click the Toxic. Actually, click Recover first. Switch Celesteela. Also, it seems like he was Jolly. Click Toxic. I'm not gonna risk the Protect here. If he was Element Scarf, I would have been fast. I would have gotten the Shadow Ball off. Ancient Power. Okay. That is really annoying. Okay. No. We're not doing this. I'm going Quagsire. Switch back into Steela. Okay, well, GG. I have to say though, I played out of my mind there. That was a very close game. If I didn't throw away Comfey early on the Gunk Shot, which Gunk Shot was a very nice play of him, this would have been pretty close, but I went insane there. Like, either way, this is, this is good content. I didn't come to this season to win. I came for the content. And this is exactly the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like, I'm bringing stuff, and if I play well... Yeah. Yeah, Adamant would have been slower. But yeah, that was just an amazing game. Even if I lost, like, holy shit. That was an awesome game. True, the predict on convey was very good. I should have went Miss Magius on that. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to end it there. That was like 30 minutes. Holy shit. Okay, well, I really hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time